this video, I'm going to be showing you the top 5 things you need to be looking out for when signing a contract to build your swimming pool. Hello everyone, John the Kentuckiana here with Wetscapes Fiberglass Pools, and today I'm going to show you guys the top 5 things you need to be looking out for before signing a contract with a pool builder. All right, number 1, it's pretty basic, and that is read thoroughly. All right, it's very important. There's a lot of con artists out there trying to get you in a bad spot, and that's the last place you want to be when getting your pool built in your backyard. There's supposed to be a fun, enjoyable experience, so make sure everything in that contract is good with you and it meets your goals for the project. Secondly, we have the deposit structure. So I'm going to actually leave a link below of our contract that we use in our pool build. It's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy because at the end of the day, this relationship is built on trust. And yes, there needs to be clauses in there making sure everybody is satisfied with how things are done and make sure everything's clean cut. But at the end of the day, it's a trust relationship when building a swimming pool. The way we do ours is 10% when we sign the contract, and 60% when the shell arrives on the project. We have a lot of money going out at that point, and so 60% is a good number for us. Some people do differently. We've already spent tens of thousands of dollars on our own, so it's only fair that we ask for that much. And then we ask for 35% when the bond field has been inspected before the concrete is poured, and then the remaining 5% when the equipment is running. Number 3 is a very important detail, and that is we're not responsible for driveways. So depending on where your pool is located, you may or may not have to use the driveway for access. But in the event that you do, we are trying to cover ourselves as builders, and so will every other builder. And something you need to expect is really what I'm getting at here, because at the end of the day, there's only so much a guy can do when you have to bring truckloads of gravel back and forth on your driveway. It's just the way it's going to have to be. Unfortunately, that's part of the building process. Now, we try to combat that with bringing only 1-ton trucks and a single axle dump trucks on, so there's no more than 26,000 pounds roughly. But at any rate, it's still covered for any cracking that may occur, and we just try to work with our clients and making sure everybody's satisfied and in the know when it comes to those things. All right, you all, number 4 is unforeseen things when digging. Mainly going to occur to rock. Now, we're already going to do a utilities check, whether we hire someone private or we call A11. The rock is the main thing, and the way it states in our contract is we're not responsible for anything under the surface. So if we hit rock, whatever it takes to get it out, whether we have to rent a bigger machine than we already have or the labor and all that combined, and then we say, hey, this is how much it costs for us to get the rock out, that's the fee. There's not going to normally be a set fee. We just try to work with the customer and say, this is the time it took and this is what it is. And that's something that you all have to understand and know. Whether or not they have it in the contract, you can guarantee that they're going to want more money if they hit rock. So ask them about that. Maybe put that in the contract. Have them put it in the contract if it's not already in there. Last but not least is prices are subject to change. So depending on what you're doing, I know the 2020 crisis with shortages was like everything went nuts. But for the most part, everything's leveled out right now. The only thing you're really gonna change on prices may be with travel time and fuel costs have gone up so much. We're starting to add that now into our projects. Prices, if they do increase, go ahead and let them know. But just know that if you sign a contract 5, 6, 7 months before, just be prepared to potentially pay a little bit more because prices have increased. It's just kind of the way it is, and you will understand that when you buy your groceries and everything else. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Best thing you can do is prepare. All right, you guys, that's 5 things that you need to know before signing a pool contract. Let me know if I missed anything below and you have any questions, comment below. Our contact info is down below. If you are in the Kentuckiana area, you're Louisville, Crestwood, New Albany, Sellersburg, we are in this entire Kentuckiana area. So if you want a swimming pool, a Wetscapes fiberglass pool in your yard, feel free to contact us, and I'll see you all on the next one.